What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So I'm watching The Odd Couple. That's Chris Broussard and what's it? Rob Parker's radio show, right? And they put visuals on YouTube and they were discussing they asked the question: did the Denver Nuggets choke against the Minnesota Timberwolves, or were the Timberwolves just a better basketball team? Let me think about this. Did the Denver Nuggets choke? Boy, does a bear shit in the woods? Absolutely they did. And I'm sorry for the language, but of course they choked, y'all. Of course. Anytime a team loses 3 home games, a team as dominant as the Denver Nuggets has been, right? Like, I'm talking about they are dominant. They go out and like a lot of times when games are close, and they got it, even if the game is just a little bit closer, they've been down the whole game. They find a way to pull those games out. They do, right? At home with that roaring crowd, the way that they just like a 6-man for them for real. You lose 3 games at home. You lose game 6 by 45 points, brother. 45 points to game 6. Then in game 7, you up by 20 points. And you lose that game at home. That's a choke job. I'm sorry. It is. Now, I'm not saying this is on Jokic because Nikola Jokic is out there balling. But you got the complementary pieces. At time, Jamal Murray was smoking to lead the game out. Michael Porter Jr. and the other role players, man, Aaron Gordon now, that's where they fell short. Against, I promise y'all, Michael Porter Jr. could not miss against the LA Lakers. He could not, right? He was bad this series. Bad, man. You know what I mean? And then you had times where Aaron Gordon was looking not irregular. KCP. Honestly, the difference makers for the Denver Nuggets team is KCP, Michael Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon. Those are when those guys play well, lights out. I've seen the Lakers play them. Anthony Davis he matches Nikola Jokic. At times, LeBron give you 28, 29, sometimes 31, 32. The difference is the other guys. The complementary pieces come out and ball out. Michael Porter Jr. is a little bit more than a complementary piece. But yeah, they ball out. They didn't ball out, in their last game. And Michael Porter Jr. specifically was struggling all series. That's a recipe for disaster. And so, yeah, it is a choke job, man. You can't lose game 6 by 45, especially after they ran off 3 games in a row. They won 3 games in a row, and you're like, oh shit, they finna go out here and close the series out. No. Even though you started off 0-2 in a hole, when they came back and they won 3 in a row, everybody thought the series was over with. Jokic and them to figure them out. Jamal Murray and Mike Malone onto them. They got this. They got this shit. It take the L out of lover. It's cooked. Put a fork in them. It's a Reynolds wrap, whatever you want to say. We thought it was over with, right? A lot of people did, right? So when and basketball is a game of momentum. All the momentum in your favor, you go out there and lay an egg in a game 6, you should know, hey, we got to finish this out. They came out smoking. But when you lose, you give up a 20-point lead, dog. A 20-point lead, and then Anthony Edwards not even a guy killing y'all. He not even the main star is not the one out here getting busy on y'all for real. You got Rudy Gobert hitting fadeaways and shit. Nas Reed. What's the other boy name? What's the guard name? And y'all didn't make me forget the boy's name. Let me look at that because I be forgetting his name. Timberwolves. Let me see. What's the roster? What's the boy name, man? Hold on 1 second, y'all, because I be forgetting the boy's name. Damn. Jaden McDaniels. He's not a guard. He a 3, the small 4. Jaden McDaniels. You got Mike Conley Jr. And honestly, Mike is really the one that they need Mike for real. He slows everything down, keep everybody in order, keep everything structured. People start, slow this down, slow the offense down, get everybody in position. He takes great shots, high basketball IQ. Right? So, yeah, when you got the role players killing y'all, it ain't even a star guy, that's a problem. That is a problem. So, yes, to me, this was a choke job no matter how you try to dress it up. I'm not saying it's on Jokic at all, because again, Jokic is balling. Video game numbers, my player numbers. But everybody else, man, you got to look around like, what the fuck? What's going on? You know, and so, yeah, anytime you lose 3 home games, lose game 6 by 45, game 7, you got a 20-point lead. Come on, man. After you won 3 games in a row, star player not even the one killing y'all. Yeah, man. You can't be out there letting Nas Reed, Jaden McDaniels, them keep going off of a dub. Nas Reed out there got 15 getting steals everywhere on y'all. Like Rudy Gobert hitting fadeaways. I told y'all, when Rudy Gobert out there getting fadeaway jumpers, boy, it's over with. That's when you know it's cooked. Because Rudy Gobert, Goofy Goobert, let me stop here. Rudy Gobert ain't got an offensive bone in his body. He don't got no offensive go-to move, no offensive package at all. None. His offensive package is catching oops and getting tip-ins. That's it. You can't get a ball to Rudy and say, go give me some buckets. You cannot do that. But when he out here hitting fadeaway jumpers and he's scoring and, you know, and I'm going to say this Big Cat had a solid game too. He was solid. It wasn't super outstanding, but he hit buckets when it mattered. You know what I mean? And helped to keep the game close, etc. Right? But, yeah, it's a choke job. And I know people don't want to use that word because, and rightfully so, a lot of people love Jokic. Jokic is like the antithesis of a prima donna. He's not a guy that's trying to be, that's trying to really be in the media space like that. He's not trying to like occupy other spaces outside of basketball, really. He's not, you know, people look at him like, oh my God, he's a hard-hat and lunch pail type guy. So a lot of people root for him. They champion him. And, you know, he got 3 MVPs. So people look at him as like, yo, he's now considered like a media darling for like, you know, and nobody wants to attach choke job to a team that he's associated with. But if we're being fair, it don't matter how good a LeBron James led team plays. No, I'm sorry. It don't matter how good LeBron James plays. If LeBron is on the team in his prime, where he loses 3 home games, where he loses a game 6 by 45, loses a game 7 after being up 20, nobody is saying, oh, no, it ain't on LeBron, so it really don't count. You know, nobody like, oh, it ain't really a choke job. People gonna call it a choke job no matter how good LeBron James played. End of discussion. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.